Alex, KSI President, I'm here with Aiden Lee, who returns to action at the end of this month at Bellator 273 against Henry Corrales. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, mate.
Awesome, awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. How are your holidays?
Yeah, it was Christmas was good, man. Spent time with the family, but yeah, man, I've just been on the graft, training hard.
Awesome, awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. But before we talk about your upcoming fight, I wanted to go back to your last fight with Alexander. It's coming up on 3 months. How did you feel about that performance?
Yeah, man, I was happy with it. Didn't take any damage, come out injury free, and got the finish. So it was a good day for me. Good day in the office.
Awesome. Was that your first time in Russia?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was different. It wasn't my first time fighting away, but it was different being in Russia. Not many English speaking people, and but it was an interesting week, man. A good experience.
Did you get to do anything fun while you were there?
Not really. I went for a couple walks and that's in the city a little bit, but it was just a normal fight week, man. Wherever it is, it's just fight week.
Gotcha. So reflecting back on your 2021, how did you feel your year went?
It was an up and down year, it was good to get back on track at the end of the year, but it was a bit of a shit start, to be honest. I was on the sidelines waiting for a lot of it to get a match, and then when I did, it didn't go my way, and then I got a little bit ill after that. But it was good to get back on track at the end of the year, man. And we're back on track, and we're just going forward from this point onwards.
Yeah. So you went 1-1, right? Your fight with Aaron Pico was awesome. I mean, let's just put it. I mean, you lost, right? Obviously, but I mean, it was awesome, and those scrambles were just. I mean, it was a MMA fans' delight to watch those scrambles against you and him. Looking back at that fight, I'm like, what could you take away from that fight?
I took a lot away from the fight, man. It was a short experience for me. We had a crazy fight week as well. It was a good experience fighting abroad. I think even the experience fighting over in America helped me with the fight in Russia. Getting more experience fighting away and knowing how to deal with fight week and how to prepare. But we've took a lot from the fight and we're always making improvements. So I'm looking forward to taking them improvements into this year.
Awesome. And so you're going back to America, going to Arizona, in your opponent's backyard. This is going to be your second time you've fought in America, correct?
Yeah.
Are you excited to go back?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely get the W this time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. I'm pretty sure you already left. I'm pretty sure you already left an impression with America with your Aaron Pico fight because it was so crazy. But are you looking to leave another impression with a dominant win over Henry Corrales?
100%. I'm coming to do what I should have done in the Pico fight, and that's the impression that I want to leave.
Awesome. So Henry Corrales, did you know about him prior to them offering you the fight?
Yeah. I've watched him before. I know who he is. So it was a no-brainer for me really when they offered me the fight. Took that straight away.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's an awesome matchup. How do you like the matchup?
Yeah, I think it's I like the fact he's a veteran and he's got a fan base. Obviously, I just fought a guy in Russia that was he's a skilled guy. I beat him in the first round, but Askatrov's a skilled fighter. He's got some good wins on his record, and he couldn't touch me, and I showed the level in there. And obviously, he's not got a big fan base, whereas Henry Corrales, on the other hand, he's got a bigger fan base, and I'm looking forward to getting in there and smoking him, and taking the hype from it.
Yeah, so I was in Arizona for his last fight, and let's just say that when his opponent walked out, there was a whole bunch of boos, and so I guess, are you ready for that?
100%. Like I say, man, I just fought in Russia in in an arena full of Russians, you know, like I can't be that, man. Even Connecticut, you know, I fought Pico in the arena full of Americans, you know. The beers don't affect me, man, you know. I'm locked in.
That's awesome. Do you have a prediction for the fight?
I believe I'll finish him. Doesn't matter how. I believe I'll finish him.
Awesome.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And finally, I saw on your Instagram that you said that you're not trying to look past this fight at all. But I mean, just, in 2022, how many fights do you want? And are you looking back? Are you looking to go back and fight in front of your crowd?
Definitely. So I want a big year. I want a busy year, man. Obviously, this COVID has been shit for everyone. You know, I've been able to be more active than most people, but I want to get a big 4 in this year if I can. You know, 3, okay, but I want to get a big 4. And yeah, definitely want to fight in the UK this year. This is my 4th international fight, so it's time to come back home.
Awesome. And then you're also looking to get into those rankings, right?
Yeah. I'm not that bothered, you know, to be honest, with the rankings. Like, I've looked at the rankings, you know, I should be in the rankings anyway. So, you know, I should have been in the rankings before I fought Pico the first time, but I wasn't. So I don't really care about the rankings. But, you know, if they put me in the rankings, great. If they don't, I don't really care.
Awesome.
I'm beating guys that have fought former champions, and, you know, it's what it is.
No, for sure. No, I totally get where you're coming from. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Aiden. I really appreciate it. If you want to plug your social media, plug your sponsors, the floor is yours.
Thanks, mate. So Aiden Lee MMA, follow me on Instagram. Sponsors, get in touch. We're fighting in 3 weeks in Arizona. And shout out to Team Renegade as well.